Hi, welcome back to the channel. So as I was explaining in one of the videos, you'll see that I was driving my RC car. I have a RC helicopter and I have a drone that I use to make some videos. I started out with stuff that's not super expensive because, first of all, because I'm not that great at flying drones and doing all that stuff. So practice with anything makes you get better, and until the point that you can do it almost perfectly or flawlessly. Takes time with anything. So like I said, I highly recommend, if you want to start learning to fly drones, get something a little cheaper, learn to do what you can do with that, and then go from there and just keep moving on up. That's the best way. Sometimes we want to get the best drone and we want to get the best car, and we don't realize how much really goes into some of these hobby cars and some of these drones, and then we go fly it and we end up losing it because it flies away, or we end up breaking it. So I highly recommend you start at the bottom and work your way up. It's not a bad way to do it. So as I was saying, anyways, I had bought this this battery right here, and I had bought it for my hobby car right here. I bought this the other day. It's the Amp MT Horizon Hobby, and it came with this remote, which is really nice. I try not to mess with the settings too much because they're just steering and throttle settings, but you don't really want to mess with them because it kind of can throw it out of whack. So once you have it kind of set up to where you like it, like where it's going straight for you when you're putting the throttle on anything, then kind of just stick with it, you know what I'm saying? Let me turn it off. Here's the body. As I was mentioning, I had bought this little meter, and what this does for the lithium ion batteries is it is a little gauge that'll tell you when your battery's getting low, and for you to charge it, you could set it at different settings. I have it at 3.5. That way I know when to charge my battery, because the lithium ion batteries, as I was mentioning, if you either use them too much and you kill all the juice out of them, you could kill the cells in the battery and it won't work anymore. Or you could overcharge your lithium ion batteries and the same thing, it kills them, and then you're out of brand new battery almost sometimes. So it's good to always buy this so you know when to charge it. And also, one thing about this, the guy was telling me, is it was only about $12 in price. And what else did he mention to me? Oh, and you only use it with the lithium ion batteries. And then for the stock battery, this one came with the 1800 milliamp nickel denium battery. So the thing with these ones also, the guy was mentioning, he said that if for the nickel batteries, we want to be using them or charging the batteries about a week and using them about once a week or so, because if you try to store this battery for a long time, it ends up giving it dead cells. So you want to try to use your nickel denium batteries, whatever, you know what I mean. These batteries, you want to try to use them pretty regularly, I guess about a week or so, he said. And the other ones, the lithium ion, I guess what he recommended that I do anytime I use it, he said go ahead and charge it all the way up when I'm gonna use it to 100%, go drive the car, power it down to where I need to recharge it, and then when I'm getting ready to put the car away, he said go ahead and charge the battery to about 50% on the lithium ion. And what that does is, that's a nice range for you to be able to store them, and you can store them for up to a month, 2 months, maybe even 6 months. People have said that they have left their batteries there for about 6 months to a year and they were fine. But it's all because when you charge them, you got to make sure to do it to about 50% if you're going to leave it stored for a while. Other than that, if you're going to charge it and use it kind of regularly, then charge it to 100%, use it. And that's just one of the key things that the guy told me that'll help give you better life out of all your different batteries. So I bought this car. It was stock, 120 bucks. This is the stock motor, stock shocks. Really nice. It really gets it pretty good for being $120 car out of the out of the box. It runs really good. So I'm gonna show you right now what it drives like. What it drives like with the stock battery that I got for it, the battery that came with it. Let's just go ahead and clip this in. Sorry, bear with me, I'm just gonna clip these in real quick. I will just only clip 2 so you guys can get an idea. And then what I will do, so this is, let me just strap this to my head. And then I will show you guys. So this is the stock battery. Yeah, the stock battery that came with it. Let me see if you guys can see they're pretty good. Let me just get this right. And here we go. This is the stock battery, and it's still pretty quick, as you could tell. Still runs like a champ, if you ask me. Still turns really, really good. But you can definitely tell the difference between the battery that I had before and this one. This one's dying. You just saw probably what it had full throttle for the moment being. Now it's starting to run down, I can tell. See, that's full throttle right now. So, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an example of what these batteries do compared to the other one. Go ahead and like and comment on my video. Share it with other people if you guys need to. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and just comment on my videos, and I can try to reach out to you guys all. I'm out here in San Diego, California, so I'm always going up to LA to car meets up there. I do a lot of car stuff. I do drone videos of the beach. I do hobby vehicles. So my channel is really, really wide channel that reaches out to everybody, and doing different things, you know what I'm saying? It's not really meant to be just one thing, but like, comment, share. I appreciate all the followers, and keep checking in for new content. Have a great day and enjoy the beautiful weather out here, or wherever you're at. This is La Jolla right here. Let me just give you a quick look before I turn the camera off. I don't know if you can see over here. If you can see past right there, the ocean is right behind there. The clouds are covering it, but if you look just right where the umbrella, the ocean is back there. It blends in with the clouds though, of course. And then you take a look right here. That's La Jolla, the cove right there, where the beach is at. So really, really cool place to come check out. Thank you for tuning in. I will put more content out when I can. See you guys. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in.